Hi, I'm Travel Grandma. In this video, I'd like to take you on a tour of the minivan that I travel in. It's gone through several different configurations since I started. From just stowing the seats, buying a dresser, throwing an old ottoman that I thought I could sleep on in the back, and just going for it. Well, things have changed since I started. And as I traveled cross country on a solo trip, I learned a lot. I not only learned what I liked and didn't like about traveling by myself, I also learned what I liked and didn't like about the way that I set up my van. Oh, I've been able to make a lot of changes while still on the road. But once I got home, boy, did I rip into this thing like no tomorrow. So then I made sure that between here and here, first of all, this is just a minivan with stow and go seats. I have screens on the back of my passenger side, and they have magnets on the side to where you can go in and out. Screens on my back hatch. I actually do have screens on these back windows, and there is a video that I'll put in the description about how I made those. The carpet has rubber on the back in case it gets wet, and I just fit it around my seat here. I like having this one seat up because it's going to serve as my living room. I'm going to be getting an iPad or a tablet to put in here. I don't have one yet, so for now it'll just be my phone. This is my kitchen area, and I have a lagoon style table. I can easily get to my food. I have my jackery down there and food items. I also have more food stowed under there. I have a 5-gallon water container with an electric USB pump. I'm going to be keeping my stove here. This is a gas 1 dual propane with butane stove. I've only used the butane so far. I've downsized my kitchen appliances to where I have a pot, a skillet, and I love my teapot. I'm going to show you that. It does plug in to my jackery and takes a little bit of electricity, but folds right down and it's easy to sit right back up in there between the pot. Yes, I can use my stove and my pot to boil water for coffee in the morning. This is my go-to. Got a little bit of decor going on. That's magnetic. I painted some trees just to kind of have a little theme. I love this lagoon style table. It can move in so many different directions. I just love it. I can actually sit on this side if I want to, or I can sit on my bed here. I have 2 USB fans. One on this side. And that window opens up to where I can pull the air in or out. I also have another fan on this side. This window opens also to where I can pull air in and out. I have my carbon monoxide detector. I have a smoke alarm. And I need to still purchase a small size fire extinguisher. The one I had I thought was a little bit too big. But back here I have wipes. And I have all my toiletries. My shampoos, things for my hair. I like this Dr. Bonner's soap. I have spray bottles back in here. I got these on Amazon. These are loud alerts. Basically, you can carry these with you, and once you pull the pin out, it just sounds a really shriekish loud sound. I have my hat stowed back there. Another little bit of decor here. This says, "Life is a beautiful ride," and yes, it is. This is my bed setup. Currently it is 55 inches. However, once I put this up, I extend it to where it is now 67 inches. This is a 12-inch board. And I have Velcro straps on it so I can strap on an extra blanket. I was going to have an extra foam piece put on here, but I like the idea of the extra blankets. It serves 2 purposes. Whereas the foam, I would just have to store it. But most of the time, I will be stowing this anyway by putting it down like this. And that's in ready position, ready to go up or down anytime. And I have these clips here. Down under here, I have a little cubby, and they're for my shoes. I have a couple of different pairs of shoes. This side of my bed also lifts up, and it fits right in there like that. It also stays up with these struts. I had to figure out how to put those on. This is my potty chair. It has, this is a trash can that I thought would work out really well. This is the way it basically comes. It's just a big hole. And I thought what I could do is around the trash can, because there's so much more room all around here. And I want to try those wood pellets in here, and I can store a lot of wood pellets all around on the outside of this trash can. I think that'll work out really well. And then the lid just goes on like this. I have my clothes back here. My shoes are actually underneath this bin. I raised it up a little bit. And I have more clothes here. So I'm all ready to hit the road. Now this mattress is only 24 inches wide. I can sleep on it just fine that way, but what I will be doing is I can set these two boards down and then put one back cushion there, put the other cushion at the foot of my bed, and I have a pretty good sized bed just for myself. Now one of my goals was to be able to have two people sleep here. Let me show you how I accomplished that. This lagoon style table slides out. Easily comes apart. And I slide this table right on here. Then I put both cushions in the middle. I still need to make these. These are just sheets right now. So here it is set up for two people. As you can see, I put these two center cushions on. Those were on the back before. I have my blanket on the flip up. My jackery is actually down there. So I didn't want to put another flip up there because I do need to reach in there sometimes. I'll show you that in just a second. But I have this seat down now. Now my husband is taller than me, so this will serve as his footrest. And I think what I'll do is go ahead and bring the other cushion that I have. I have a little bit of cushion left over that'll sit right here for his feet. This way he'll be level. I'm not taking that with me until he comes camping with me, because there's no sense of me keeping it in my van if I'm not going to be using it. Now let me go ahead and show you my jackery since I'm right here. So my jackery fits right here. I have wires here too. I have a 12-volt outlet back here. I can reach here to plug things in and out, or I can actually just simply put this seat up. I'll show you. And get to it right there. It'll probably be like this maybe while I'm cooking. I can plug things in and out. I think that'll be convenient. And when I'm done, let's put the seat back. Lift it up. Ready to go. So as you can see, I can enter from both sides. I did not put screens on this side. I didn't think it was necessary, because when I'm camping, I believe I'll be mostly going in and out on that side. I have a Renogy 175 watt solar panel. I just bought this. My plan is to use these magnets on my roof while I'm stationary. I'm not going to mount these permanently, I don't think. But it fits right back here. Just slides in and out. I've got my ukulele right there too. I don't have my step stool yet, so I can't really show you the solar panel on my roof. But my plan is to set it there with the wires coming toward the back. I can either put them through this window or I can run them down here, because I have my wires stowed right in here. I'll show you the back hatch now. Here's the back view of the bed. I think that'll work out really well. I went ahead and put the table back up because when I reach down here, the table will be up. So I wanted to show you the mechanism. It opens up either way, but this is how I'll be mostly using it. Let me show you this side first. So I can sit down here and I can open my refrigerator from the inside. So I'm sitting on here like this. There's nothing in it yet, but I'll be leaving on a trip on Saturday. And I have some extra food down there. And my Reflectix, I'll show you when I show you the back hatch. So most of the time I'll be sitting here. I can reach my food here, I can grab down there, can get to my food under here. My plates, things like that are all within reach. I really love this table. I actually think 2 people could probably sit. One person can sit on that side and I can sit here. That'll work out. I'll show you this side. And I can also reach my refrigerator from this side if I need to when I'm camping. And basically that's what I have stored back here. All my camping gear. A plastic rug. I have my hiking poles. This is a sun umbrella for my chair. I have a foldable table, my tent, some s'more sticks. If you can see, I made a platform for the refrigerator so it stays up higher, because underneath I have stored battery cables, my air pump, tarps. All that camping and emergency stuff is down there. Then over here, I have extra butane containers. This is a shield for my stove. On this side, I showed you, I have my Reflectix. I just got this pod to take a shower. I have more wires down under there. Some heavy duty black tape, things like that are down there. I'll move this cushion out of the way a minute. Back here I have a hot water bottle. And I have a Hot Logic. That's easy to get to. Show you this side. I have a light up there. I'll go in and turn those on. There's this side. There's another light up there. I'll go in and show you some of my decorations. So these lights here change color. I guess they just change by themselves too. And so I have 3 of them. I have the remote right there, and those are the charging wires and the instructions, because I haven't really figured all that out yet. Then I have some fairy lights all around. I made these magnolia flowers with crepe paper. And this is also paper that I chalk painted. Make them look a little bit more realistic. I also have one of these lights. Different. And I can unclip it or clip it and unclip it. Put it wherever I want. And this is my happy place. I also have these window coverings. I'm going to just link a short video to show you how I use these. But basically, I use them as privacy shades across here. I can put them around my windows as well. I really like them a lot. So that information will be in the description. I guess I could show you my front seat actually. I have a trash can here. That's an odor eliminator. I have these lights. They're solar powered and you're supposed to like put them out at night and they're supposed to go on. I was going to put some magnets on the back of these, but I think they're too big. I may exchange these and get some smaller ones. I have some disinfectant. I have my boots here, and I think that'll work out fine. And somebody could easily sit in this seat. I can actually take 4 passengers. Well, myself and 3 passengers, because there's one seat up here, then I have my other seat, and this seat also comes up, the one that's down here. Now underneath this seat, I have a rubber mat that I can use. I can just set it down on this side. But stowed under here, I have my sleeping bag. It's a really nice one too, I'll show you. It's flannel on the inside, it's really thick. I believe it's rated for 25 degrees. I also have room down here for if I want to bring a jacket, which I probably will. There's a lot of storage on these back organizers for the seats. Everything has a place. Here's a little glimpse of my kids and grandkids. Some I've taken camping before. Some have to wait a little bit. I love sitting back here on my couch. A little close, but I still have a little bit of headroom. I'll probably put my keys up here at night. What I like the most about this setup is I don't really have to move anything around to get to stuff. Yeah, I have to lift up things and I have to just move these cushions out of the way when I want to lift up my bed. That's not a big deal. You know, my pillows maybe. But that's it. Everything is convenient. I also got some rain guards. I just have them on the back. The ones I had before flew off, so I didn't want to get the expensive one, so I'm trying something here. I wedged it in here. See if that's a little bit better. But I didn't put them on the front because I never used them on the front before. I think that's fine, just having them on the back ones. I hope you enjoyed my van tour. It's been challenging building it myself. I don't have a garage. I have very basic tools. And by basic, I mean a jigsaw, a sander, and a drill. I bought the wood at Home Depot and they cut it for me according to my dimensions. I did have to make a few adjustments once I got it home, but basically what I did was I drew out the pieces on a measured piece of plywood on the paper, and I said, I want you to cut it this way first, then this way, and I was able to use one sheet of plywood for all the base and the tops. For the side walls, it is another piece of, it's not plywood, it's a different kind of wood that I actually happened to find at the 70% off rack. So that cost me like $15. But the plywood is red oak. I like the color of it. I don't like that it's plywood though. I'd like to really get solid wood for that. So I may change the tops. Because I noticed with the plywood, even while he was cutting it, it's splintered a little bit. I sanded it as best as I could, but it's not perfect. And I don't have carpentry skills, I just figured it out. On my Patreon page, I did do raw footage of all the steps. You can see me sawing and sanding and putting it together one step at a time. In upcoming videos, I will be showing you the solar panel on the top of the roof and how I connect that. And of course, videos of me camping in my new build. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the road.